Good morning to our observers, back members, and YouTube live streaming viewers. Today we will conduct a pre-bid conference for 8 projects for civil works in view of Department Order 6 Series of 2024 to foster digital transformation and enhance transparency and accountability for procurement processes. I will now give the floor to our procurement head, Engineer Junelin G. Caniedo. Ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Before we proceed, I'd like to acknowledge first our back members and representatives. Our back Vice Chairperson, Engineer Jose Leonard A. Hillia Jr. Good morning, sir. Our back members, Ms. Adenor F. Delegar. Good morning, ma'am. Engineer Jonna Marie L. Martel. Good morning, ma'am. And Engineer Christine IVM Aranez. Good morning, ma'am. Yours truly, Engineer Junilin G. Canedo, Procurement Head. For Back Secretariat, Engineer Kim V. Bucarile. Good morning, sir. And Engineer Charmaine T. Sumalino. Good morning, ma'am. From COA representative, we have here today Ms. Joanne Mafedo Vitar, State Auditor 2 from COA, and Ms. Dodi S. Alabat. Good morning, ma'am. From our technical working group, here present today, Engineer Claude F. Talungon. Good morning, sir. Engineer Sharon Faith P. Paig. Good morning, ma'am. And from representative from the Planning and Design section, Engineer Giancarlo Espacio. Good morning, sir. The following are subject for civil works pre-bid conference this morning. 26 LK 0046, 26 LK 0047, 26 LK 0048, 26 LK 0049, 26 LK 0050, 26 LK 0054, 26 LK 0055, and 26 LK 0056. For the following civil works projects, may we now request Engineer John Carlo Espacio, representative from the Planning and Design section, to further explain the scope of works of said projects, sir.
Good morning once again, everyone. I'm Engineer John Carlos Pasco from Planning Design Section, here to present the 8 civil works project scheduled for pre-bid conference today. Moment, please. There might be some technical difficulty with the presentation. Okay, let's proceed. For the first project, 26LK0046, Preventive Maintenance of Road, Concrete Reblocking, Mamay Bypass Road, S01585MN, Chainage 082 to Chainage 100, Chainage 155 to Chainage 160, Chainage 444 to Chainage 467, Chainage 735 to Chainage 744, Chainage 823 to Chainage 904. Project duration of 45 calendar days. Allocation of 2,307,000 pesos and an ABC amount of 2,260,860 pesos. Scope of works of the project, concrete reblocking, 0.28 meter thick PCCP, 14 days curing time with a length of 235 meters, varies between 1 and 2 lanes. Removal of existing 0.28 meter thick PCCP, removal of existing solar suds, application of thermoplastic pavement markings. For next project, 26LK0047, preventive maintenance of road, concrete reblocking, Buhangin-Mandug-Callawa-Fatima Road, S01582MN, Chainage 2780 to Chainage 2810, Chainage 11012 to Chainage 11104, Chainage 16043 to Chainage 16059. Chainage 17896 to Chainage 17912. Chainage 19613 to Chainage 19655. Chainage 19984 to Chainage 19998. Chainage 20462 to Chainage 20475. Chainage 21017 to Chainage 21030. Chainage 21459 to Chainage 21468. Chainage 21488 to Chainage 21515. Chainage 22461 to Chainage 22486. Chainage 23399 to Chainage 23412. Chainage 25443 to Chainage 25479. Chainage 25512 to Chainage 25521. Chainage 27555 to Chainage 27580. Chainage 28373 to Chainage 28382. Chainage 28698 to Chainage 28713. Chainage 28715 to Chainage 28720. Chainage 28980 to Chainage 29060. Chainage 29088 to Chainage 29106. Chainage 29109 to Chainage 29123. Chainage 29268 to Chainage 29273. Chainage 31705 to Chainage 31720. Project duration of 54 calendar days. Allocation of 4,363,000 and an ABC amount of 4,275,740 pesos. Scope of works of the project is concrete reblocking, 0.28 meter thick PCCP, 14 days curing time, with a length of 569 meters, varies between 1 and 2 lanes. Removal of existing 0.28 meter thick PCCP. Next project is 26LK0048, reconstruction to concrete pavement, Buhangin-Mandug-Callawa-Fatima Road, S01582MN, Chainage 4090 to Chainage 4172, Chainage 4191 to Chainage 4268, Chainage 4300 to Chainage 4485, Chainage 4630 to Chainage 4688. Project duration is 56 calendar days. Allocation of 4,623,000 and an ABC amount of 4,530,540 pesos. Scope of works of the project, reconstruction of PCCP, 0.28 meter thick, 14 days curing time, with a length of 447 meters, varies between 1 and 2 lanes. Removal of existing PCCP, 0.28 meter thick, 5 adjusting manhole and application of thermoplastic pavement markings. Next project, 26LK0049, reconstruction to concrete pavement, Fatima Malabog Road, kilometer 1504 plus 212 to kilometer 1504 plus 257, kilometer 1504 plus 583 to kilometer 1504 plus 601, kilometer 1504 plus 803 to kilometer 1504 plus 843, kilometer 1508 plus 440 to kilometer 1508 plus 529. Project duration is 36 calendar days. Allocation is 1,868,000 and an ABC amount of 1,830,640 pesos. Scope of works of the project is reconstruction of PCCP, 0.28 meter thick, 14 days curing time. Removal of existing PCCP, 0.23 meter thick. For next project, next slide please, 26LK0050, reconstruction to concrete pavement, Mabuhay Panyalong Pakibato Road, kilometer 1524 plus 930 to kilometer 1524 plus 1006, kilometer 1525 plus 545 to kilometer 1525 plus 693, kilometer 1525 plus 766 to kilometer 1525 plus 970, kilometer 1530 plus 100 to kilometer 1530 plus 136, kilometer 1530 plus 280 to kilometer 1530 plus 339. Project duration of 71 calendar days. Allocation of 8,232,000 and ABC amount of 8,067,360 pesos. Scope of works of the project, reconstruction of PCCP, 0.28 meter thick, 14 days curing time, with a length of 523 meters for 2 lanes. Removal of existing PCCP, 0.28 meter thick, and application of thermoplastic pavement markings. Next project, 26LK0054, construction of road slope protection structure, junction Fatima Malabog Road, leading to Megkawayan Peak Resource, Station 1 plus 826 to Station 1 plus 874, Barangay Malabog, Davao City. The project duration of 60 calendar days, allocation of 3,920,000 pesos in an ABC amount of 3,841,600 pesos. Scope of the project, construction of road of slope protection using coconut and coco logs, riprap, gabions, and filter cloth. Slant height of 13.48 meters and length of 48 meters. Installation of metal guardrails. Next project, 26LK0055, construction of concrete road, Malabog Pakibato Road leading to Megkawayan Peak Resort, Station 5 plus 430 to Station 5 plus 520, Malabog, Davao City, with a project duration of 40 calendar days, allocation of 3,845,000 pesos and an ABC amount of 3,768,100 pesos for CW1, 2,570,859 pesos and 48 centavos. For CW2, 1,197,240 pesos and 52 centavos. Scope of the project for CW1, construction of concrete road, 0.28 meter thick PCCP and 0.15 meter thick for shouldering on both sides with a length of 90 meters for 2 lanes. Installation of metal guardrail, application of thermoplastic pavement markings. For CW2, construction of drainage structure, construction of rectangular concrete line canal with length of 90 meters. Next project, construction of concrete road, Sitio Binaton, Sitio Polokon, Sitio Binaton to Sitio Pilocon to Junction KTC Road, leading to Megkawayan Peak Resort and Remy Arejas Resort. Barangay Malabog, Station 4 plus 457 to Station 4 plus 527, Pakibato District, Davao City, with a project duration of 37 calendar days, allocation of 4,326,000 pesos and an ABC amount of 4,239,480 pesos. For CW1, 3,314,494 pesos and 26 centavos. For CW2, 924,985 pesos and 74 centavos. Scope of the project, CW1, for CW1, construction of concrete road, 0.28 meter thick, and 0.15 meter thick for shouldering on both sides with a length of 70 meters for 2 lanes. Installation of metal guardrail, application of thermoplastic pavement markings for CW2, construction of drainage structure, construction of rectangular concrete line canal with a length of 70 meters. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Espacio. Now I will give the floor to our back Vice Chairperson for some reminders, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Are there any questions, clarifications from our back members, observers, and live streaming viewers? Okay. If there are no questions, these are some of the reminders for interested participants. A. The whole set of bidding documents, which are the following: Instruction to Bidders, ITB, General Conditions of Contract, the GCC, Special Conditions of Contract, SCC, and standard forms are all can be downloaded at the DPWH and PhilJEP's website. The technical and financial document attachments, Class A and necessary documents for support are included in the checklist for proposals. C. As per GPPB Resolution number 15-2021, dated October 14, 2021, effective on contracts advertised from January 1, 2022, the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership to state that for the purpose of updating the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated, and that failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by the implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act, Section 20, shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate of platinum registration and membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Reference GPPB Resolution number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021. The submission of the updated Class A eligibility documents to support the non-updated PhilJEP certificate of platinum registration and membership is no longer acceptable. D. Bidders must use the updated forms in their omnibus sworn statement, bid security, and bid securing declaration in accordance with the standard forms uploaded in the GPPB and in the bidding documents. E. All bids should be accompanied by a technical and financial checklist, which is included in the bidding documents. F. The ceiling of the bid prices shall be the approved budget of the contract ABC. Bidders who bid above the ABC amount shall be automatically disqualified. G. The details of the proposed key personnel are contained in the bid data sheet, clause 12.1 H2. For safety officer and first aider, the number of personnel should be based on the DOLE Department Order 252 series of 2025. If a proposed key technical personnel and pledged equipment is working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certificate that 1. The personnel or equipment will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded to the contract. 2. Will be replaced with another person or equipment with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The proposed key personnel and equipment and replacement must be named in the bidding document. H. The pledge equipment shall be listed complete to include the brand, plate number, engine, chassis with serial numbers, capacity, specific location, and must be ready for inspection during post-qualification stage. Reference Bid Data Sheet Clause 12.1 H3. Letter I. In accordance to Department Order number 169 series of 2025, only DPWH accredited project engineers should be assigned to DPWH projects, subject to their limits of project assignment. Reference DO number 169 series 2025. Letter J. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, Clause 5. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, 1st edition, May 2025. Letter K. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act, Section 59.1. Reference, RA 12009, New Government Procurement Act, Section 59.1. Letter L. Detailed evaluation using lowest calculated bid and lowest calculated responsive bid shall be evaluated by the Technical Working Group for recommendation of award. Letter M. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, Clause 16. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, 1st edition, May 2025. Letter N. In compliance with Section 81 and Section 82 of the IRR of Republic Act 12009, all prospective bidders are required to submit the following. 1. Latest General Information Sheet, or the GIS, reflecting the beneficial owner information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission for corporations. Bidders must ensure that their Civil Works application or the CWA records are updated to include the GIS, the general information sheet reflecting the beneficial owner in ownership information. Letter O. Each page of the document shall be signed by the bidder or a duly authorized person. If corporation, a secretary certificate should be attached. Letter P. The interested bidders should observe the territorial jurisdiction of their notary public in all documents that need notarization. The affiant and the notary public should be within the same city and not beyond the limits of notary public jurisdiction. Reference the court's ruling, section 240, territorial jurisdiction. Letter Q. Submitted documents shall be clear copy, printed in A4 size coupon bond with proper ear tagging. Letter R. Bidders are required to submit the computation of NFCC, which must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. In order to conduct proper counter-checking of NFCC, during post-qualification stage, bidders are required to submit all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started. Reference Republic Act 12009, New Government Procurement Act Section 52.1.4.1.4. Letter S. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in Bid Data Sheet, Clause 19. Reference Philippine Bidding Documents, 1st edition, May 2025. For manual submission, bid proposals may be submitted through an authorized representative and presentation of two valid identification issued by government institutions. Bid proposals must be purchased and submitted through an authorized representative who is in the contractor's registration certificate by presenting a valid ID together with a company ID for verification or through a special power of attorney, duly notarized, and must be emailed to dpwhback.davaocitythird@gmail.com through the company's registered email address in the CRC or PhilJeps on or before the purchase or submission of the bids. If corporation, a secretary certificate should also be submitted to the above-mentioned email address. Letter U. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address stated for manual submission or at electronic bids underscore Davao City 3 at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before March 17, 2026 at 10 a.m. Bid opening shall be on March 17, 2026 after the deadline for the submission of bid at the conference room, DPWH Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube account. DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO Procurement LS. Letter V. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representatives who choose to attend at the mentioned address. Letter W. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with the implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 12009, New Government Procurement Act, Section 70, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Reference RA 12009, New Government Procurement Act, Section 70. Letter X. The observance of the deadline on dropping of the bidding documents will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Letter Y. Bids received beyond the specified time shall be marked as late bid and shall no longer be open. Letter Z. Observers who wish to acquire any documents related to the bidding may do so by signing a confidentiality agreement as mandated. Are there any questions from the observers and live streaming viewers? None? If there is none, I move to adjourn the pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
Since the pre-bid conference has been adjourned and duly seconded by Engineer Arañez, I declare the pre-bid conference to be adjourned at 10:39 a.m. Thank you everyone for coming. Keep safe and God bless.